Aku suka banget Andalusia. Itu impiku untuk kesini.
Suara alam sering menjadi sumber inspirasi saya. Bersamanya, saya dapat meluahkan perasaan diri, menikmati keindahan, kedamaian, dan mengenal arah tujuan. Di sini ada kemeriahan dan kemesraan. Ada keindahan dan ada kelazatan. Dunia asing yang serba indah, berbeza budaya namun tetap halal. Apatah lagi bila dengan yang tersayang. Di sini, diary kehidupan indah bermula.
Salam Taiwan.
In every journey, faith is our compass. Introducing the Halal Trip App, your faithful companion in exploring the world whilst staying connected to your beliefs. With the in-flight prayer time calculator and alerts, Halal Trip keeps you in tune with your prayers wherever you are. Find your Qibla direction seamlessly, whether you're amidst the bustling city or on a tranquil island. Track your spiritual journey with our prayer analytics, helping you stay committed to your faith. A treasure trove of du'as for every occasion, right at your fingertips. Discover the unseen with halal travel guides and inspiring travel blogs curated just for you. Satisfy your palate with a variety of halal restaurants nearby, wherever your adventures take you. Unlock exclusive travel package deals for a journey that's as enriching as it is economical. Join thousands embarking on a faithful journey with Halal Trip. Download now. Halal Trip, your gateway to a faithful exploration.
When it comes to learning about the Muslim travel market, most industry professionals may not be sure of where to begin. Welcome to the Crescent Rating Market Readiness Learning and Certification Program, the credible industry resource for a comprehensive understanding of the Muslim travel market. Powered by Crescent Rating, the world's leading authority on halal travel, the Market Readiness Program provides you with the essential best practices and industry strategies you need to better target the growing Muslim travel market. Learn at your own pace with the easy-to-follow video lessons, which are specifically designed to help you understand the key concerns of Muslim travelers. You can also manage your learning progress with the self-assessment quizzes at the end of each video module. For professionals looking to attract new Muslim travelers and enhance their careers, the Crescent Rating Market Readiness Certification exams will allow you to showcase your expertise and give confidence to your stakeholders. Upon completion of the comprehensive online assessments, you will be listed amongst the elite in the Crescent Rating Certified Market Readiness Professionals Directory. Get access to quality education on the Muslim travel market. Sign up for the Crescent Rating Market Readiness Learning and Certification Program today.
Whoa! Hey Nandipa, that looks mouth-watering.
Hey Sadia, thanks. So good to see you.
I see you haven't got your Crescent rating yet. Why not? It will really help a lot to attract Muslim diners to this fabulous restaurant.
Oh, you know, I've been wanting to, but we just love wine pairings and we're in one of the most vibrant wine regions in the world.
So many people think that's a problem, but it's not.
How so?
Crescent rating isn't a halal certification. It's a rating scale of how Muslim friendly you are. You can sit on it wherever it suits your restaurant best. For a Muslim traveling in a non-Muslim country, it simply provides an ideal way to identify a Muslim-friendly restaurant. Plus, there are just so many benefits for your restaurant.
How can I get involved?
It's so easy. You first do a quick online application, then someone will come in to do an inspection.
Really?
You just need to follow simple guidelines and use halal certified ingredients. If you can assure your food is halal, you will get your Crescent rating. Halal food is for everybody and wine is a choice.
Amazing!
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 4th Halal In Travel Global Summit 2024. Hello, everyone. How are you guys? I'm Nur Hazar Jamaluddin.
I'm Nur Najah Zulkifli,
And we are your
MCs
for today. Okay, thank you very much. Mashallah, I think it's been so surreal to see everyone back here after the 3rd Halal In Travel Global Summit 2023. I'm extremely heartened to see everybody back here in the same room, familiar faces, knowing that so much have evolved and progressed over the last 12 months. We hope you have an insightful 2 days at this year's Halal In Travel Global Summit 2024. Before we begin, a very good afternoon to our esteemed guest, Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy Indonesia, His Excellency Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno, who will be joining us in a bit. Minister of Tourism of South Africa, Her Excellency Ms. Patricia De Lille, who will be addressing us via video.
We are also graced by the Undersecretary for the Department of Tourism, Republic of the Philippines, Ms. Mayra Paz Valderosa Abu Bakar. Our ambassadors, the Ambassador of Spain to Singapore, Her Excellency Ms. Mercedes Alonso Frail. The Ambassador of Uzbekistan to Singapore, His Excellency Mr. Alisher Kayumov, Head of Saudi Citizens Affairs of the Royal Embassy of Saudi Arabia in Singapore, Mr. Anmar Jamal Ashur, and Commercial Counselor at the Turkish Embassy in Singapore, Ms. Esin Arslan.
All right, we are also extremely grateful for the presence of Executive Director of Singapore Tourism Board, Mr. Terence Voon, Director General of Islamic Tourism Centre, Malaysia, Mr. Nizam Nordin, Deputy Governor of Bukhara, Mr. Shakriyorov Baturjon Zaukit Zinovic, Senior Vice President of MasterCard Southeast Asia Customer Solution Centre, Ms. Aisha Islam, CEO of CrescentRating and HalalTrip, Mr. Fazal Bahridin, and also Chairman of PPHI Indonesia, Pak Rianto. And distinguished guests, members of the media, thank you very much for gracing this event. For those who are tuning in live remotely from around the world, a very good day to you. We would also like to take this opportunity to extend our appreciation to our strategic partner, MasterCard, for their unwavering support, and our sponsors, Salam Taiwan, as well as Tour Espana.
Today's event promises to be an exciting one, packed with groundbreaking insights that will shape the future of the halal travel industry. We're taking you on an incredible lineup of showcases, delving deep into the proactive strides taken by destinations amidst the emergence of halal travel. We'll start strong with this year's Halal Trip 40, presenting key individuals in the Muslim world who have created a great impact in the world that we live in today. Individuals who are ambassadors in their respective fields. Next up, Destination Spotlight. In this session, we'll see how the Philippines have transformed their offerings to be more inclusive and welcoming. We will explore a variety of innovative approaches to creating a healthier and inviting halal ecosystem for Muslim travelers. Then, we celebrate and recognize the cream of the crop industry players in the halal travel space of the Halal In Travel Awards.
That's right, Najah. Post-break, we will unpack the long-awaited MasterCard Crescent Rating Global Muslim Travel Index 2024, with this year's being the 9th edition of the GMTI. It's been a long time, 9 years. This will highlight the latest trends and developments in the halal Muslim travel industry and recognize the top players who have made waves in the space. As we draw closer to the end of the summit, the excitement is far from over. We're absolutely thrilled to unveil the top destinations of the Global Muslim Travel Index Awards. Now, this prestigious segment celebrates the destinations that have excelled according to this year's index. These destinations are the top players of halal-friendly destinations from around the world. They have not only met but also surpassed the expectations of Muslim travelers, offering exceptional services, facilities, and experiences that cater to your unique needs. But for now, we'll kickstart with our first segment, the Halal Trip 40. A round of applause.
Okay, Bismillah. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this year's Halal Trip 40.
This is a compilation of inspiring Muslims who have made significant contributions to their respective fields through their craft, product, and service. This year is our 4th year, and each year we have shined light on inspiring individuals who have made an impeccable impact in our lives and much more, be it spiritually, mentally, or physically. These individuals are influencers in their very own way, such as trailblazers, thought leaders who have made breakthroughs as the firsts in their respective fields, advocates, those who have made a positive change in the community through education, charity, humanitarian efforts, or environmental advocacy. Inspirers, individuals who influence change, motivate others, and possess the courage to stand up for what they strongly believe in. And creators, powerful storytellers who encourage you to be the best version of yourselves. Once again, we are honored to have identified a new set of 40 influential, energizing individuals who have continuously reminded us to improve and move forward even at times outside of our comfort zones. This year's 40 includes 7 from Europe, 6 from the Middle East, 15 from Southeast Asia, 2 from East Asia, and 1 from Oceania. And today, we are honored to have our Singaporean awardees join us this afternoon to celebrate their passions. So without further ado, let us celebrate the achievements of these inspiring individuals as we introduce this year's Halal Trip 40. Now before that, allow me to invite Strategic Partnerships and Projects Lead at Halal Trip and Crescent Rating, Ms. Rauda Zaini, up on stage to present the awards. Ms. Rauda, please. And now, our first awardee in the Creators category. You might have seen him somewhere in your TikTok FYP or Instagram Reels with his authentic tips and tricks for cooking some of the best Italian cuisines you'll ever have in your very own kitchen. Some guesses? Do you know who? As the head chef and the co-owner of Cucina Italian restaurant, Chef Juro is not only a master of his craft, but also a beacon of inspiration in the world of halal culinary, mashallah. With a strong presence on social media, particularly TikTok, Chef Juro shares his culinary expertise through captivating and educational content. His videos offer everything from the secrets of selecting the finest ingredients to the essential do's and don'ts of Italian cooking. His passion for authentic flavors and dedication to teaching others have garnered him immense admiration and recognition within the community. Let's invite Chef Juro for a few words.
Okay. I prepared a speech. A short one. Okay, as you know, my name already, Chef Jero. I'm the owner and of Cucina Italian restaurant. I'm the executive chef, obviously there. I started this trip, I started this journey around 2 years ago. Alhamdulillah, I really would like to thank Halal Trip for this award. I never expected such a privilege to have such an award for me posting videos for the past 2 years. The past few months, I would say from last year, end of December, we went very, very viral regarding some of my content. So I like to share across all of my content to showcase what is real Italian food. And at the same time, I wanted to show to the world what is halal food, in the same time as showcasing what to purchase from the supermarkets. And obviously that went very, very viral, alhamdulillah. And then from there, I just wanted to create, to inspire change. So the more you create, and then you inspire people to actually make the change at dining at home, cooking for your families, using the right ingredients, and improving basically your lifestyle. So from there, I just would like to thank all of my followers, Halal Trip again for this wonderful award. I cannot miss out my beloved wife, because without her, I wouldn't be standing here today. And to be honest, she allows me to use the home kitchen from my home studio. So I have to say thank you to her. Brand Talk, obviously, who I create all the content with. And for last and not least, all of my followers, that I would not be standing here in front of you today if I didn't have all of those. And they inspire me to do more. So I thank you all, and alhamdulillah.
Congratulations once again to Chef Juru. We are so proud to see how far Cucina Italian has grown over the years. Now on to the category of Inspirers. It is my great honor to introduce to you our next awardees, a truly dynamic husband and wife duo who are transforming the fast food landscape in Kampong Glam, Singapore. Congratulations to Muhammad Siraj bin Abdul Aziz and Shirah Parvin, the brilliant minds behind Mahmud's Tandoor. Specializing in mouth-watering tandoori burgers and authentic Indian and Pakistani delights, Siraj and Shirah have made their mark with a unique vision to bring heart and soul back into every bite. With Shirah's background in special needs advocacy and Siraj's experience in comedy writing, their culinary creations are infused with passion and purpose, making a bold statement in the fast food industry. From their humble beginnings as a home-based venture to becoming a bustling establishment at curbside pickup, Mahmud's Tandoor has captured the hearts of both locals and tourists. Siraj and Shirah, please.
Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Siraj, and this is my wife Shirah. I'll talk, huh? Yes. Okay, I just have to check. I have to check first. Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to you all. I just would like to say, on behalf of both of us, a very big thank you to Halal Trip for this award of being an inspiration to the Muslim community. Truth be told, we were actually very surprised when they called us and said that we would be winning this, you know. And we were really surprised because we came from a home-based business, like what they said. And then when faced with a very challenging situation, we thought, you know what, let's start a physical business instead. And now our physical shop is barely a year old. We're selling tandoori burgers, loaded chicken masala fries, and the community has really come to embrace us, and we're very thankful for that. And we would just like to just take this opportunity to thank, first, of course, God and our family, friends, our customers, our co-workers, Nurul, Dil, Ray, Taru, Johan, Dini, and of course, my father-in-law, Mr. Mahmud himself, from which the tandoori recipe came from. I just would like to say, if that we are inspiration, it's because the community has let us be one. They have given us the space to serve them, to make mistakes, to rectify them, and then given us a chance to be better. This award is, if anything, is but a reminder of what we are to the community. It's not just a food business, but one that is helmed by Muslims, and to ensure that our every action really reflects our beliefs and beautifies the perception of our community. Thank you for this award, and alhamdulillah, assalamualaikum.
Congratulations, Siraj and Shirah once again. Up next, we honor two visionaries who are redefining the Muslim lifestyle market with their innovative approach. Our trailblazers, Mustafa Ursavaz and Mariam Chin, are the brilliant founders of Taqwa. Founded in 2017, Taqwa is dedicated to creating well-designed, high-quality, essential products for the Muslim lifestyle. From the tranquil rural setting of Fukuoka, Japan, Mustafa and Mariam have built Taqwa into the world's first truly innovative Muslim lifestyle brand. Their mission is to inspire God consciousness in daily life through thoughtfully crafted products that enhance the daily experiences of modern Muslims. Congratulations once again, Mustafa and Mariam, for your dedication to further enhance the everyday Muslim lifestyle. Let's invite them for a few words.
Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Mustafa Savaş and my co-founder and also my wife, Mariam Chin. Actually, this is an honor for me and Mariam to have this opportunity to have this actually award. We started our journey about 7 years ago in a rural area called Fukuoka, as it's mentioned before, in a small, apartment. So looking back right now, what we have gone through so far, it's an incredible journey, to be honest. And then when we started our journey, we always thought that we will be able to create Islamic products that is innovative and also inspire community that who can come up with similar products in the market. So looking back, what we have accomplished since then, it's incredible for us because we have actually achieved an incredible products in the market for past 7 years, I believe. So we are proud for that. And since then, I'm actually a bit don't know what to say, to be honest. I'm a bit excited to be here. And thank you for giving us this award. And then we appreciate, I would like to thank our team who is behind the whole, the brand itself. And I appreciate, alaikum salam.
Yes, Assalamualaikum everyone. So I think what we also want to mention is that, we wouldn't be here today if not for our entire community. Like even people who, just appreciate good design and people who support Muslim brands, you are doing a very good and very supportive thing for us because we wouldn't be here if not for all of you and for you appreciating and pushing us forward. So thank you for all this inspiration. We are very motivated to continue further because of all of you. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Congratulations, Mustafa and Mariam. Our next awardee, also a Singaporean, Atika Amalina is a Muslim woman in tech influencer. Currently working in the UK, she was awarded as one of the UK top 10 influential Muslims in tech and Singapore 100 Women in Tech. She continues to inspire Muslim women to achieve their dreams in the tech industry, and she has paved the way for Muslim women to work in big tech. Congratulations, Atika. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Sending so much love from London. I wish I could be back home in Singapore with all of you right now, but for now, a video will have to suffice. Thank you so much for this incredible honor. It is so humbling to receive it from Halal Trip and Crescent Rating. I've seen them grow from strength to strength from the very first MasterCard Crescent Rating Halal Trip report years ago when I was still active in the halal travel blogging space as a Tudung traveler to now as we have evolved into different versions of ourselves and we grow to be better. One of my favorite quotes from the Quran is from Al-Hajj, which is, "Have they not traveled throughout the land so that their hearts may reason and their ears may listen? Indeed, it is not the eyes that are blind, but it is the hearts in the chest that grow blind." Now that quote really helped me, guide me during my halal travel blogging era, but also it keeps me going and understanding that our place in this earth is not just us alone. We are amongst so many others around the world. So as we honor ourselves, as we honor each other and celebrate each other, today, I hope we make some time and some space intentionally to also honor, remember, and make prayers for our brothers and sisters in places like Gaza, in Sudan, in Congo, because truly it is not just about us, it is our responsibility and duty to use all the blessings, the privileges, the benefits that we have for the benefits of others as well. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see all of you soon at some point of time.
Let's give another round for Atika. Congratulations once again to all our Halal Trip 40 awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move into our next segment, Destination Spotlight, we turn our attention to a destination that has been making remarkable strides in becoming a welcoming haven for Muslim travelers. Last year, recognized as the emerging Muslim-friendly destination of the year, the Philippines has been dedicated to enhancing its offerings to cater to its Muslim visitors. Please join me in welcoming Undersecretary for the Department of Tourism Republic of the Philippines, Ms. Myra Paz Valderosa Aubaka. Ms. Myra, please.
His Excellencies from the different embassies, distinguished guests, my friend from the Islamic Tourism Center in Malaysia, friends from MasterCard Crescent Rating, Halal Trip, Salam Taiwan, Tour España, friends, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. You know, whenever they have me do these sorts of presentations that would promote the Philippines as a preferred Muslim-friendly destination, or one that would incentivize our stakeholders to turn Muslim-friendly, I would always begin with numbers, statistics. They say numbers say far more than words do, especially if your audience are of the professional sort. High-level executives, C-suites, decision makers. But I don't think I have to do that today, especially as the statistics are coming from the very same people who are in this room with me. MasterCard Crescent Rating, our friends Fazal and Danis, who have invited us over for this momentous occasion. I actually cut my family vacation leave short just to be with all of you today. I actually just flew in from Japan last night. I left my family there because I know that the Halal In Travel Summit is an opportunity that cannot be missed, especially as a government official coming from a country that was recognized as an emerging Muslim-friendly destination not too long ago. I would not miss this event for the world, and I'm excited to see what else is in store for all of us in this industry. Not to be preemptive, but I hope all of us key players here will soon be partners, collaborators, colleagues, and friends in the pursuit of making the world an inclusive place for Muslim brothers and sisters. Speaking of last year's recognition, the Philippines has come a long way in the transformation as a Muslim-friendly destination. You could say that we were inspired to do better after receiving the award, and I knew that we have to also work harder to be truly deserving of an award. We were inspired to do better after receiving the award. And as I said, I won't dwell too much on numbers, but it is really the easiest way to drive the point home. In 2023, the Philippines has recorded a 120% increase in tourist arrivals from Islamic and Muslim-populated countries, making up for more than 10% of our total tourist arrivals for the year. This year, the numbers are quickly catching up, and we have already recorded almost 2/5 of this number just in the first quarter itself. It is no exaggeration to say that the Philippines is becoming more of a viable tourist option and destination for our Muslim brothers and sisters. Beyond Crescent Ratings and Halal In Travel's recognition, one of the main reasons for this increase in arrivals is the recent elevation of halal tourism as a major product of the Philippines Department of Tourism in the National Tourism Development Plan 2023-2028. Following the aspirations of His Excellency President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., the Philippines, under the dynamic leadership of our dear Tourism Secretary, Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco, is aggressively developing its halal tourism portfolio, offering halal certified dining, incentivizing halal certifications, recognizing more Muslim-friendly establishments, and conducting halal awareness orientations. In the Philippines Department of Tourism, we are following a 4-point agenda in order to truly transform the Philippines into a preferred destination for our Muslim tourists. In no particular order, this is halal culinary tourism, food, faith, and fun, halal and heritage, the Pinoy Muslim Halal Philippines, Philippines as Muslim-friendly, and halal certified, elevating tourism standards. For halal culinary tourism, food, faith, and fun, we aim to address one of the most pressing issues for our Muslim travelers in the Philippines, the lack of halal and Muslim-friendly choices. But instead of an absence of the food itself, what we actually have here is a lack of awareness as to what the Philippines already has. So we are exactly starting with that awareness and information drive. In collaboration with the BIMP IAGA, the Department of Tourism Mindanao Cluster and the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao, our office has developed the BIMP IAGA Halal Culinary Series, which included video content creation and a coffee table book, highlighting the many halal and Muslim-friendly offerings of the Mindanao region. You can actually view the omnibus video online. In support of this, we're also going to publish a recipe book, just in case people like you, I see we have some chefs here, who are not exactly Mindanaoan and Filipino, but maybe or might be interested in our Muslim Mindanaoan fare, are looking to give our heritage cuisine and regional food a try. And just last December, we gave a delicious treat to the diplomatic corps that were based in Manila through Bismillah, an evening of faith, love, and the flavors of Mindanao. It may have been one of our most ambitious projects yet, but we gathered ambassadors, diplomats, consul generals, you get it, to take part in a 5-course degustation of classic halal Mindanaoan food, reinvented for fine dining. And I must say, it was a definite hit. Not only did our diplomats get a proper taste of what Mindanao can offer, they were also encouraged to visit the oft misunderstood island, definitely opening the eyes of these decision makers to the true beauty of southern Philippines. The second point is halal and heritage. The Pinoy Muslim. We always mention how the Philippines, among its neighbors in Southeast Asia, is the only country with a Christian majority population. To add to that, our Muslim population is mostly concentrated within the capital, the island of Mindanao, or the Bangsamoro region. Though some may say that this clustering can be seen as a disadvantage, seeing how Muslim-friendly practices is not properly mainstreamed in other islands due to the possible lack of market, we see a great boon and solution within. Did you know that Islam is the oldest recorded monotheistic religion in the Philippines? Supposedly, it has been over 600 years since the introduction of Islam to the archipelago, almost 200 years earlier than Catholicism and Christianity. We were a nation of sultanates and Islamic kingdom, and we see here an opportunity to create tour circuits that will touch upon this rich history, an opportunity to showcase the remnants of Philippines' glory days as a bastion of Muslim royalty. We're looking to coordinate with certain agencies like the Bangsamoro and the University of the Philippines Islamic Center Studies in order to pinpoint these locations, tag them as part of a destination inventory, and create a circuit that is worthy commemorating the Philippine Islamic history. Now we go back to awareness. For the third point of Halal Philippines, we are focusing on the promotion of the country as a preferred destination for Muslim travelers. In coordination with the Department of Trade and Industry and the rest of the members of the Halal Board, we have recently launched the Halal Philippines Roadmap, a holistic whole-of-government approach that ensures that the Philippines will be able to address the growing demand for halal products and services from both the Philippines domestic market and the 57 countries that are members of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation in the Asia, Middle East, Africa, Europe, and the Americas. In terms of tourism, we do still prefer the use of Muslim-friendly, especially as our services touch upon highly sensitive aspects of the Islamic lifestyle, food, and travel. But on our end, we are currently developing a Muslim-friendly travelogue of the Philippines, a 3-volume magazine-style booklet that will focus on 3 key aspects: Islamic culture, travel, and culinary. The answer will both answer the demand from our Muslim brothers and sisters to create circuits that will highlight Islam in the Philippines while also further promoting the country as a preferred Muslim-friendly destination. Beyond this, we're also proud to launch the first ever Philippines Department of Tourism organized Halal Travel and Trade Expo on June 14 to 16, 2024 at Gateway 2 Araneta City in Metro Manila, Philippines. For the first time, we're gathering the Department of Tourism Mindanao regions, the Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, IAGA countries, and various halal and Muslim-friendly travel and trade stakeholders for a 3-day exposition showcasing all there is to love about the Philippines, but in a way that is acceptable and permissible to our Muslim brothers and sisters. We're currently starting small. I believe we have around 25 exhibitors, apart from around 15 from government entities. But we do hope that our friends from CrescentRating and all of you can actually take a peek and have a glimpse of all that we can offer. Last but furthest from the least is the fourth point, Halal Certified, elevating Muslim-friendly standards. The Philippines Department of Tourism is mandated to be the primary government agency charged with the responsibility to encourage, promote, and develop tourism as a major socio-economic activity, and a big part of it lies in developing national accreditation standards for our accredited accommodation establishments. As an improvement to our former Memorandum Circular number 2020-010, we have released Memorandum Circular number 2024-003, or the amended guidelines on the operation and recognition of Muslim-friendly accommodation establishments. Gathering feedback from our recognized hotels and resorts, we have added provisions on online booking, family entertainment rooms, and streamlined checklists in order to incentivize the program and increase its practicality while also properly addressing the needs and sensitivities of our Muslim travelers. We're again going for a more aggressive rollout to the regions this year, and we have been collating updates on the intent to be recognized. In terms of elevating standards, we're happy to share that Mega World Hotels and Resorts, one of the largest property developers in the Philippines, have signed a memorandum of understanding with the Philippines Department of Tourism, in which they have committed to turn all 12 of their existing properties into Muslim-friendly accommodation establishments. One of which already has a halal certified kitchen, and they are actually working on the next hotel to also have another halal certified kitchen. This year, we are looking for a massive rollout of orientations with their staff while also seeking to recognize and certify all said properties before December. We actually just finished giving an orientation to their executive team, and all of them are highly enthusiastic in the pursuit of that matter, especially in getting a share of the halal tourism pie. And just a little spoiler, because we launched the MOU signing at a highly publicized segment of the Arabian travel market, leading to a number of PR and media releases, we have been getting love calls from other developers seeking to pursue similar MOUs. I do believe things are really looking up for Philippine halal tourism. Beyond this, we're also currently developing a new memorandum circular for restaurants in a similar tone of one of the accommodation establishments. As we mentioned earlier, we're really looking to address one of the biggest issues that Muslim travelers have in the Philippines, the lack of food that is permissible. Currently, we're also in the process of benchmarking and doing research as to what other countries have been doing regarding this in order to make the memorandum circular more practical for investors while also respecting Islamic beliefs and sensitivities. In relation to that, we're also excited to share that due to a push from the diplomatic corps of the BIMP IAGA, as well as in support of the department's many efforts in transforming the Philippines into a Muslim-friendly destination, the Malay local government unit in Boracay Island is looking to develop the first ever halal cove, which is going to be exclusive for Muslims alone, wherein our Muslim women can actually go swimming in that exclusive cove. Envisioned to be an exclusive island for Muslim travelers, we cannot share much information about this save for our support and joy that one of our most popular islands, deemed as one of the most beautiful in the world, is on board with our advocacy. We intend to launch this in September of this year with the local government of Malay Aklan. There are many more activities in the pipeline for this year, and we're still looking to further expand our efforts in Muslim-friendly tourism. We're also in close coordination with Crescent Rating, as well as the Islamic Tourism Center of Malaysia, in order to create case studies that will be applicable for our tourism landscape. Just a few days ago, Philippine President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and our dear Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco, signed an MOU with the government of Brunei. One specific detail is the expansion of Muslim-friendly destination in the Philippines. And it actually just happened like 2 days ago when they did the MOU signing in Brunei. During our stay here, we are still on the lookout for all the best practices and benchmarks that we can take home as a way to really serve our Muslim travelers better in the name of sustainable and inclusive tourism. As always, it is a humble privilege to stand before all of you here, our future partners, collaborators, colleagues, and friends in Muslim-friendly tourism. Inshallah, you will hear more good news from our archipelago. Love Halal in Travel, love Crescent Rating, love the Philippines. Shukran. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good afternoon to each and everyone.
Thank you very much, Miss Myra. MashaAllah, good plans. So many plans for Muslim travelers. And thank you for cutting short your holiday. I hope your family is fine in Japan on their own. But in the meantime, let me invite Mr. Fazal Bahardin up on stage to give you a token of appreciation. Thank you once again to Miss Myra. Mr. Fazal, please remain on stage as we move on to our next segment. Now, to start off our Halal in Travel Awards, we will start off and we are delighted to present to you the Halal Travel Personalities of the Year. These remarkable individuals have made significant contributions to the halal travel industry through their dedication, innovation, and passion for promoting Muslim-friendly travel experiences. First, we present the award for the category of Halal Travel Influencer of the Year. Now, this year's award goes to Ikuto Hongu from Japan. Let's give him a round of applause. Ikuto has proactively made efforts in creating Muslim-friendly content through his channel, Nabi Halal, and consistently discovering and sharing halal food and mosques in Japan. His dedication to support Muslim travelers and enhancing their travel experiences reflects deeply in his commitment to inclusivity and cultural sensitivity. Ikuto, congratulations once again. Please come over and give a short speech.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I'm Nabito from Japan, and I'm so honored to be here. Actually, I'm not good at speaking English, but I do my best. I started my journey 1 year ago, but at that time, I started with 90% of anxious and 10% of hope, because even though I'm not Muslim, but still learning Islam, and then I decided to contribute in the halal travel industry right after I graduated my university in Malaysia. Actually, when I studied in Malaysia, I have many Muslim friends, and all of them struggle with finding halal restaurant when they came to Japan. I was so sad when I heard this story, and some of my friends just go to Japan and then eat like kebab or just bring instant noodle and enjoy in the hotel. I was so shocked when I heard this story, and then I decided to help them. And then at first I just wanted to help them, so I graduated, and then actually at first I just sent the link of the halal restaurants. But my friend asked me to why not to share the information on social media? And Alhamdulillah, it grows so fast. And then my Instagram account just hit 1 million followers last week. So thank you. And then I didn't expect my account to be so big, but I believe what I'm doing currently helps Muslim traveler coming to Japan. And my future plan is to make the whole world Muslim friendly, inshallah. So I just keep it up, and thanks again so much for inviting me and all of my followers and my friends and my assistants. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again to Ikuto. Thank you for all your plans. Thank you very much. We'll move on to our next category.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we move on to our next category. Okay, in the meantime, a very good afternoon to Pak Sandiaga. Thank you so much for joining our event. Let's give a round of applause for Pak Sandiaga. All right, we'll move on to our next category. Next, we recognize the Halal Travel Scholar of the Year, awarded to, this year, Dr. Muhammad Kamal Batur. Now, Dr. Batur has made significant contributions to the academic study and practical advancement of halal tourism. His research and insights have provided valuable guidance for industry professionals, helping to shape policies and practices to cater to the needs of Muslim travelers. His work has been instrumental in promoting a deeper understanding of halal travel and its impact on the global tourism landscape. May we now invite Mr. Batur's representative, Dr. Nur Hafiz, up on stage to receive the award on his behalf.
Okay, Bismillah, Assalamualaikum everybody. When I suggested to Fazal that we might want to consider having a Scholar of the Year award, right? Little would I expect that I'll be up here to take the award on behalf of the winner, whom I'm nominated as well. Okay, so I think congratulations as well to Professor Batur for getting this award. Professor Batur is a renowned scholar in the field of halal tourism. In terms of halal tourism citations, he has about over 5,000 citations, and he's number 2 in the world when it comes to halal tourism scholarship. So it is fitting that he receives this award. And personally for me, I think in the area of halal tourism research, it's been fulfilling to see how it has grown from strength to strength, thanks to the good work of Crescent Rating in market research, as well as to the scholars in academia who are trying to advance this field as well. And I think this award is symbolic for 2 reasons. One, it gives important recognition to the important work that academics as well do in this field to advance the knowledge. And more importantly, in our setting, I think it underscores the important need for collaboration between academics as well as the industry and experts like all of you in order to solve the many issues that we face now and in the future as well. So congratulations once again to Dr. Batur and to everybody here as well. Thank you.
Congratulations, Professor Batur. Thank you, Dr. Hafiz and Hazira, for presenting the awards. Let us now begin with the award for the Muslim-friendly tour operator of the year, which goes to Taiwan Learning Trip. This tour operator has been exemplary in curating travel experiences that are culturally enriching and compliant with halal standards, making Taiwan a favorite destination for Muslim travelers. All right, Ms. Tammy Chien.
Good afternoon. My name is Tammy from Taiwan. I will speak in the Chinese. Later, Imam Majid Tsai will help me to translate. 各位贵宾，大家午安，大家好。很荣幸台湾学之旅公司今年能够得到这个性别平等年度穆斯林的旅游操作奖。那这个对台湾来讲，还有对我个人而言是非常重要的一个肯定以及鼓励。我会把这份荣耀带回我们的台湾，跟我的团队做分享，以及跟我们的台湾观光的产业，希望能够让他们更认识到穆斯林的文化。希望透过新月平台这个国际的平台，能够让我们的这个各位贵宾可以有更多的交流以及合作的经验的学习，让我们台湾的穆斯林友善环境建制可以更加的友善，然后希望能够得到更多的肯定。穆斯林用2句话推广15年，推广穆斯林的文化，我想用2句话来解释。用行动接触伊斯兰，用细心贴近穆斯林。谢谢大家，谢谢新月，谢谢。
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Dear distinguished guests, hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of Ms. Tammy Chen and Majid Tsai from Taiwan. Such a non-Muslim country, we are very honored to receive this award from MasterCard CrescentRating. This is a very great recognition and encouragement for us. And hereby, after we back to Taiwan, we will bring this honor to our team and share this honor and the recognition to all the tourism industry players here in Taiwan who involved to create a Muslim-friendly environment. So we hope to continue to work in this way in the future through the CrescentRating international platform to promote more Muslim-friendly tourism tour here in Taiwan and attract more Muslim travelers to visit Taiwan and have this chance to learning with all those distinguished guests so as to improve the Taiwan to become a Muslim-friendly country. So finally, we would like to express our feeling into the 2 sentences with our thoughts on promoting the Muslim tourism in this industry for the past 15 years, knowing Islam with the actions, and getting close to the Muslims with care. So thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Ms. Tammy Chien, and thank you, consultant of the Muslim Market Taiwan, Jeff Majid, for helping us to translate earlier. Congratulations once again to Taiwan Learning Trip. Next, we recognize the Muslim-friendly beach resort of the year, awarded to Aydin Beach Hotel in Antalya, Turkey. Located on the stunning coastline, this resort offers not only breathtaking views, but many Muslim-friendly amenities and services as well. Let us invite Ms. Hilal Yulsal Namal, Vice Chairman of Board of Directors, up on stage to receive the award, please.
Hello, dear CrescentRating families and Halal Trips and dear participants. Thank you so much. These receive the awards. Firstly, as a Aydin Beach Hotel, we as a group include energy systems, hospitality, and agricultures. Every year we has a lot of awards. But this is so important for us because of the first time is we received the awards from Islamic opportunities, Islamic CrescentRating and HalalTrip. Because of that, it's so important. I'm so boom, boom, boom. Because of that, this is not main language. And because of that, a little, I'm exciting. Yeah. As halal experiences, it's so important because of especially Muslims, women. I'm a Muslim woman, and I know very well how Muslims need from halal experiences, halal holidays. Because of that, not only we think that not only is halal experiences sun, sand, or sea, but also another things like that, healing therapy, you know, art therapy, mindfulness, breathing therapy, and pelvic therapy. We provide as hotel. Thank you so much, these awards. That's enough.
Congratulations, Adin Hotel. Is there a video that we'll be showing? Okay, all right, let's proceed. Congratulations once again. Moving on to the Muslim-Friendly Hotel of the Year award goes to Fairmont, Singapore. This distinguished hotel has set a high standard with its impeccable service, halal certified dining options, and dedicated prayer facilities, making it a haven for Muslim travelers in the heart of Singapore. Let us invite Mr. Theo Ox, Commercial General Manager for Fairmont, Singapore, to give a short speech, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Theo. I take care of the commercial side of the business of the Fairmont and the Swiss Hotel here in Singapore. Thank you to CrescentRating and HalalTrip for the important recognition of Fairmont Singapore as Muslim-Friendly Hotel of the Year. It means a lot to have your vote and support. We work very hard at making sure that everybody, and in particular also Muslim travelers, are welcome in Singapore and with our hotels. To celebrate, actually, I had my lunch today in Asian Market Cafe, which is our well-known halal restaurant, which is very popular here. This achievement reflects the dedication and quality that our associates deploy every day to look after all of our guests, and we're honored to have been recognized with this award. So thank you very much.
Congratulations, Fairmont, Singapore. Now for the Muslim-Friendly Convention and Exhibition Center of the Year, the award goes to Movenpick Hotel and Convention Center, KLIA. This venue has excelled in providing top-notch services for business travelers for events that cater to the needs of Muslim guests, setting a benchmark in the industry. Let us invite Ms. Nurdiana Liu, Assistant Director of Sales and Catering, up on stage to receive the award, please.
Assalamualaikum, all of you. First of all, it's an honor to receive this award. On behalf of the management, I would like to thank CrescentRating to organizing this survey and choosing us as Muslim-Friendly Convention and Exhibition Center of the Year. Thank you.
Congratulations, Movenpick Hotel and Convention Center, KLIA. Our final award for this category is the Muslim-friendly Airline of the Year. We honor Royal Brunei Airlines. Royal Brunei Airlines was one of the first airlines to integrate many Muslim and halal compliant services. Let us invite Ms. Nurita Shakira Abdullah Kaur, Senior Vice President, Guest Experience and Service Delivery, up on stage to receive the award, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. I need to have someone here with me also because I'm going book as well. Okay, Alhamdulillah, on behalf of Royal Brunei Airlines, we wish to extend our heartfelt gratitude to CrescentRating and Halal Trip for recognizing and awarding Royal Brunei Airlines with this year's Muslim-friendly Airline of the Year award. Thank you so much. As a boutique airline rooted in timeless Islamic values, we are committed to providing all our guests with the warmest welcome and exceptional services as much as we could, delivered by our dedicated and hardworking team. And our commitment to halal principles for our guests on board reflects the true essence of Bruneian experience on board our flights. So ladies and gentlemen, please, we warmly invite all of you to join us on Royal Brunei Airlines and discover the unique charm of Brunei and beyond. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Royal Brunei Airlines. It seems like boom, boom, boom is a new term. Okay, let's move on to our next category, which is the Most Halal Trip Travelers' Choice Awards. Now, for this category, we will look at the first award, which is the Islamic Heritage Destination of the Year. Now, this year's award goes to Bukhara in Uzbekistan. Congratulations. Its ancient mosques, madrasas, and vibrant markets offer an immersive experience that transports visitors back in time, highlighting the rich Islamic legacy of this iconic city, which also happens to be the birthplace of Imam Bukhari. Let us invite Mr. Shakriyorov Batirjan Zauki Zurich up on stage to receive the award. Please, sir.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, dear summit participants. Today we all graduate in connection with him named Halal In Travel Global Summit 2024 in the country of Singapore. First of all, allow me to warmly welcome you and thank you for an invitation to participate in a summit. It is well known that large-scale reforms in Uzbekistan under the leadership of President Shavkat Mirziyoyev are leading to a new level of cooperation with different foreign countries and international organizations in all areas. But and this event is especially important for the Muslim people, in particular for people of Bukhara, one of the most ancient cities of Uzbekistan and a whole world a same age is Babylon and Rome, the world of in East Bukhara. There is known as gain worldwide fame for a fact that 2,000 of years it has made a great contribution to world civilization, the development of spiritual, cultural, and religious values, and has become one of the sacred places in our region. Bukhara was considered a scientific center of the entire East, the center in which such personalities, the great Trifa Lounge, Imam al-Bukhari, Bahauddin Naqshband, the great philosopher Farabi, a great tourist Amar Khayyam and Rudaki, and of course the great doctor and sage Abu Ali ibn Sina have been educated. The majestic architectural monument of Bukhara thou have been preserved to this day. Minarets, mosque, madrasa, chapel, arcades, houses, squares, baths, and testify to the fact that it has truly been reborn and open air museums. Bukhara, known in its Muslim world, is Qubbatul Islam, the dawn of Islam, was upward the cultural capital of its Islamic world in 2020 and 2022. The World Craft Colonial awarded the city of Bukhara the status of World City of Craft. Also in 2023, Bukhara joins at prestigious UNESCO Creating Cities Network program. Dear guests, we hope that all its goals of the agenda will help to think solution aim at achieving equal results for all and serve at benefit of our peoples. In the regards, it gives me great joy in invited our colleagues and friends and countries participants in the forum to visit our city. I sincerely hope that the meeting in Bukhara will become an unforgettable event that will contribute to the preservation and enhancement of the traditions of friendship and mutual understanding. I wish all members of the summit inspiration, productive work, and good impressions. Allow me to express gratitude on behalf of the people of Uzbekistan, especially on behalf of Bukhara, for a high appreciation appreciation of the work being carried out in Bukhara. Thank you for your staying. Welcome to Bukhara. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to Mr. Shakirov. Thank you so much. Mr. Shakirov has tried his very best to speak in English for the respect of our event today. Let's give him another round of applause for his tremendous effort. Thank you so much. All right, we move on to our next category. All right. The Halal Travel Marketing Campaign of the Year. Now, the Halal Travel Marketing Campaign of the Year for the year 2024, this award goes to Tour Espana for their very successful Andalusia Muslim Travel Guide Marketing Campaign. This campaign has effectively showcased the region's rich Islamic history and heritage, attracting Muslim travelers with its well-crafted narratives and visually captivating content. Let us invite Her Excellency, Ms. Mercedes Alonso Frail, and Director Tourism Councillor of Spain Tourism Board, Ms. Marta Fernandez.
Dear distinguished guests and colleagues, I want to express my sincere gratitude on behalf of the Andalusia for Muslim Travelers Guide team, Let's Go Halal, and the rich heritage of Andalusia for this prestigious award. It is a true honor to be recognized for our efforts in positioning Andalusia as a top halal tourist destination. For more than 8 centuries, the Al-Andalus civilization flourished culturally, scientifically, and economically. This era marked the beginning of a legacy that reached great part of the peninsula, with Andalusia standing as a prominent hub. Nowadays, travelers can immerse themselves in the extensive Muslim heritage. The legacy of the Islam is part of our culture and history. This guide allows Muslim travelers to explore from the awe-inspiring monuments of Granada to the captivating streets of Córdoba, the treasures of Sevilla, and the prominent cultural center of Malaga. I remember having spoken to you last year about Malaga. I had the pleasure to be here also to pick up a prize. So thank you again. Our campaign endeavors to shed light on this vibrant tapestry of history, culture, and hospitality, unveiling Andalusia's halal-friendly offerings to Muslim travelers worldwide. Through meticulous research and collaboration, the guide aims to showcase the diverse experiences awaiting visitors, from the best restaurants to premium hotel experiences. In the last year, we perceive a growing interest of Muslim travelers visiting Spain, as shown by the arrivals figures for 2023, with a 28.5% rise from Indonesia, 35% from Malaysia, and 26% from Singapore. According to CrescentRating by 2028, global Muslim travel is projected to reach 230 million travelers. We hope with all our might that many of them will choose to visit Spain. Promoting this type of initiative is the best way of fostering the spirit of hospitality among Muslim travelers, as we remain steadfast in our commitment to build a more diverse and inclusive tourism industry, ensuring that all visitors to Spain have an unforgettable and meaningful experience. To conclude, we extend our heartfelt thanks to CrescentRating for bestowing upon us this esteemed accolade. With humility and pride, we accept this award, and we look forward to promoting halal tourism and showcasing the many unique offerings of all over Spain. Thank you again, and it has been a pleasure to be here with you once again. I'm very happy to be here. I recognize faces that I made last year, and well, as long as I'm here, I promise I will do my best, whenever we have pressure or not, to be here with you. Thank you again.
Thank you once again to Miss Mercedes. Thank you. Now up next, for the category of Most Diverse Halal Dining City of the Year Award, this year's award goes to Singapore. Renowned for its culinary diversity, Singapore offers an array of more than 3,000 halal dining options, spanning across various cuisines from around the world. The city's commitment to inclusivity and culinary experience ensures that Muslim travelers can enjoy a wide range of delicious, yet halal-compliant meals. This is Executive Director of Singapore Tourism Board, Mr. Terence Boon. We shall skip your speech because you'll be giving another speech afterwards. A much longer speech later. All right. Now, I know we promised for a short break, but we are unable to do that because we are pressed for time. We will now be inviting Pak Sandiaga up on stage to give his keynote speech. Pak Sandiaga, please.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excellencies, ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give very short. The music is kind of nice, actually, but maybe it's too romantic for Halal in Travel. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Undersecretary from the Philippines, Maraming Salamat. Thank you, Ms. Myra. Also, the Ambassador from Spain, muchas gracias. And also Ambassador for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Ahlan wa sahlan. Also, Deputy Governor of Bukhara, Rahmat, and also Ambassador from Uzbekistan, and friends from Turkey, Tashakur, congratulations, and our also brothers from Malaysia, congratulations Singapore. We now know why so many Indonesians visit Singapore. It must be the food. So congratulations, Executive Director, and of course our good friend from MasterCard, Pak Safdar, and also CEO of CrescentRating, Pak Fazal, and Pak Rianto Sofyan, our good friend. It is extreme honor. Alhamdulillah wa syukurillah. Praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. By His blessings, we're here. And we see the experience at the Halal, at the Travel Global Summit 2024. And thank you, CrescentRating, for again inviting me. Today marks the third time I attended physically this Halal in Travel Global Summit, and it has been somewhat a KPI for me and my ministry, although it is not put in the parliamentary KPI, but we watch it very closely. So we go also boom, boom, boom. Actually, boom, boom, boom and halal normally doesn't go hand in hand. It's quite a far, but it probably means that your heart is beating, right? We call it in Bahasa Indonesia, deg-degan. So every year we are deg-degan to find this event and how we are doing. Last week, we also go deg-degan because the World Economic Forum released the Travel and Tourism Development Index. And we are very fortunate, alhamdulillah, through the hard work of the entire nations. We moved from 32nd rank to 22nd positions globally among the 119 countries. But we still have Singapore within the Southeast Asia that we need to aim for in terms of providing. And I think because of our focus to halal tourism, it has also generated this improvement in this global ranking, which ranks health and hygiene as one of the top pillars that we need to improve, but also the other aspects of making sure that connectivity would be good, and we are inviting more flights from Royal Brunei Airlines to Indonesia. Approximately 25% of world populations, roughly about 2 billion of Muslims, are watching this, and from the Global Muslim Travel Index report of 2023, it is forecasted that it will reach 2.3 billion and 27%, and soon will be 30% of world populations. And they are really likes to travel. So we need to make sure that potential halal industry is expanding exponentially, not just the travel and hospitality, but also the diverse range of products and services, food, cosmetics, health products, pharmaceuticals, and medical devices. Also marketing, logistics, print and media, packaging and financing. We are seeing that the Sharia economy, which is part of this whole ecosystem, has enabled us to provide a much better experience for Muslim traveler. In 2023, we ranked first as top destinations for Muslim travelers, but we should not just sit still, but we need to continue to provide extensive and much more diverse services for Muslim travelers, promoting Muslim-friendly tourism service, which include longer length of stay, which define quality, because when you stay longer in one destination, that means you have provided quality of tourism products. But also sustainability, because we need to make sure that it's halalan thayyiban and also mubarakan. We are working hard, Pak Ito and the team, including Pak Rianto and Pak Tito, have also increased the level of participations, because halal tourism should be inclusive, and we need to also provide small, medium enterprises with range of products that meets the standards globally, and it will also increase the tourist expenditures into the local economy. In 2024, we are extending our halal certifications for business and SMEs to about 10 million small, medium enterprises, with coaching clinics for local communities and local governments in 13 provinces. We also have a program called Santri Digitalpreneur. This is a productions of Muslim boarding school, which provides students with strong characters, be it from becoming tour guide to creative economy producers that is competitive with the world standard. We also see mosque. We have about 800,000 mosques. How we could put all this mosque in a e-catalog, wonderful mosque, and promoting informations about the enormous potentials, such as the largest mosque in Southeast Asia, and also some of the most historical mosques spanning from the northern tip of Sumatra all the way to Papua. Also, global hub of modest fashions, because we're seeing the increase of modest fashions as part of an ecosystem that we need to have a much better productions, and some this through Jakarta Muslim Fashion Week. And then we are operating bilateral collaborations, our partnership with Saudi Arabia government in providing sustainable tourism and tourism events such as improve experience in Hajj and Umrah. I'd like to conclude that wonderful Indonesia Climate Friendly Trips program. So we are bestowed this wonderful, we call it tadabur nature. But we cannot just enjoy it now, but we need to preserve it for our next generations to come. So this is part of halal tourism also. So we include activities such as low carbon emissions and efforts to reduce the overall carbon footprint. We are shifting the buffet into a more food loss and food waste conscious offerings, so that we could make sure that we don't add into the carbon footprint. We also offer products to offset your carbon footprint by planting mangrove, as well as restorations of coral reefs. So our achieving of the target of net zero emissions by 2050 could be achieved. And that really defines halal tourism, whereby we don't give negative impact to the nature, culture, but we are pushing a regenerative tourism, which is part of the halal tourism. So I would like to end by appreciating MasterCard, Crescent Rating, and Halal Trip for this launching. And I also would like to, because it's the 4th edition and also my 4th year, I'm ending my term in October, but my team now, Pak Ito, Pak Rianto, hopefully will work with the new minister come October, and we would be able to continue the collaborations with Crescent Rating and Halal Trip and MasterCard in the years to come. Wabillahi taufiq walidayah, waridho walinayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you once again to Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy Indonesia, His Excellency Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno. Thank you, sir. Okay, so
Poop, 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 poop.
deg-degan banget ya. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, since Pasandi has to leave a bit, I have a lot more to go. Please stay on. Just because Pasandi is leaving, don't leave. We are supposed to give the award last to Pasandi with Brother Nizran, but we'll give him first. It's okay? We can take permission from you?
Okay, just for everybody's information, as you all already know, this year's joint winner for the top Muslim-friendly destination of the year, OIC, goes to both Indonesia and Malaysia. So as we have said, please, Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno, please let us present to you the award first. Thank you very much to Indonesia. Let's give another round of applause to Indonesia. Thank you very much for the award. But for now, let us jump back into our most awaited segment for today, which is the highly anticipated 9th edition of the Global Muslim Travel Index, GMTI 2024. Before we begin, we will have a very special message by the Minister of Tourism, South Africa, Her Excellency Patricia de Lille. Let's have a look.
Minister of Tourism of Indonesia, ministers and deputy ministers from various countries, ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps, founder and CEO of CrescentRating, Faisal Bahadin, all tourism stakeholders, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a warm greetings from South Africa. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all the attendees to the Halal in the Travel Global Summit 2024. Unfortunately, I could not be there in person due to our national elections taking place this week, but I wish to affirm my support for the halal sector in tourism as an integral part and growing part of our flourishing tourism sector. With the Muslim population reaching almost 2.5 billion by 2030, the demand for Muslim-friendly travel experience will continue to rise, and as a sector, we need to work harder and with partners in halal products to serve the needs of the Muslim travelers. South Africa's immense tourism products caters for all kinds of travelers, and we have a range of halal tourism offerings. But I will be the first to admit that we need to do much more to truly provide our Muslim brothers and sisters with more experiences and more offerings. South Africa has a strong local Muslim community that plays a crucial role in the sector, and also with a strong history of cultural experiences. We've been working very hard to actively enhance our status as a Muslim-friendly destination, particularly through initiatives in the city of Cape Town. South Africa has a notable increase in Muslim-friendly services, especially in halal restaurants all over South Africa. In many of our cities, Muslim travelers can enjoy a wide range of halal offerings and top quality dining experiences in places like the historic and picturesque neighborhood in Bo-Kaap in Cape Town. This is one area where visitors can enjoy flavor-filled halal cuisine. They can participate in Malay cooking classes and shop for aromatic spices and other goods to take home a taste of South Africa. We are indeed proud that South Africa is rapidly becoming a key player in the Muslim travel market. South Africa has consistently been ranked as the top destination in Africa for our Muslim travelers. In 2023, MasterCard CrescentRating Global Muslim Travel Index, it was noted that South Africa consistently secured a place in the top 10, underscoring its continued attractiveness to Muslim tourism. South Africa's offering was also noted in the best practice section of the 2023 index, which stated that South Africa prioritized halal dining by offering a wide range of halal certified restaurant and accommodation in cities like Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban, where Muslim travelers can enjoy diverse halal dining while grocery shopping and takeouts are convenient with reliable halal certified products. What also helps is that the presence of Muslim-owned butchers ensure readily available halal meat. In South Africa, we're also supported by a number of independent halal consultation and certification bodies. In recent years, there's been a notable evolution of halal tourism in our country, as the Muslim community in Cape Town has a long history of welcoming travelers and providing homestays and halal food. However, the needs of Muslim travelers has also evolved, with a demand for professionally graded accommodation, such as hotels, guest houses, and bed and breakfast. To ensure proper certification of food and ensure that our offerings are sensitive to requirements of Muslim travelers, the Halal Tourism Association of South Africa is working to create awareness about halal requirements and help businesses also to align to halal principles. South Africa is seen as an attractive destination for Muslim tourists, also from the Middle East. So that is part of our South African story that I can share with you. However, to fully tap into this market, it is essential for establishments also to align themselves with Islamic values and principles. South Africa, and particularly in Cape Town, also has a long Islamic history and heritage with many significant kramats that travelers can visit in the city. Tour operators offer various kramat tours, and these historic sites are found all over Cape Town, such as the Tana Baruch Kramat in Cape Town, where Sheikh Abubakar Effendi of Turkey is buried. Sheikh Effendi introduced the wearing of the red fez among Cape Town Muslims. Sheikh Effendi was one of the key figures in shaping the culture and the history of the Muslim community in Cape Town, a community which remains deeply committed to honoring its religion, culture, and history. In South Africa, we are blessed with an abundance of natural beauty, exciting tourism offerings, and some of the best cuisine in the world. But as I always say, in tourism, our greatest asset in South Africa are our people and the warm, welcoming nature of South Africans. Speaking of the amazing people in South Africa, I must take this time also to congratulate one of the leading pioneers of halal tourism in South Africa, Ms. Fairouz Holiday October, who had just won the Halal Tour Guide of the Year at the Halal Travel Awards this year. I also want to commend our South African halal tourism champion on this achievement and thank her for all her hard work and commitments to advancing and growing a halal tourism offering in South Africa. We are extremely proud of her and this achievement and look forward to working with her to further grow halal tourism to its full potential. Fairouz really personifies the theme of this year's Halal Summit of Innovate, Integrate, Ignite, trailblazing the halal tourism frontier. Ladies and gentlemen, halal tourism is on the rise as more countries around the world are increasingly often catering to Muslim travelers by offering halal food options, prayer facilities, and also Islamic heritage tours. However, there's much more to be done. We must be determined to work with partners to expand our halal tourism offerings, such as the halal-friendly adventure tourism. Also, in terms of digital transformation in halal travel, technology plays a crucial role in making travel more accessible and tailored for Muslim travelers. Also, mobile apps and websites that can help find halal restaurants, mosques, and attractions must also be widely used. We also know that we need to gear up our offerings towards family-orientated and group travel, as halal travel trends to show a preference for family-orientated and group vacations. Accommodation and experiences that cater to family needs and respect privacy and increasingly sought after, and we will continue working with all our partners to improve and grow our tourism offering. And to all the attendees, I want to thank all of you for your hard work to expand halal tourism and encourage you all. Let's work together as partners towards a future that embodies more inclusive, diverse, and sustainable travel industry that values and respects the cultural, faith, and ethical principles of travelers around the world. And as South Africa, we are ready and willing to learn from tourism experts all over the world gathered at this summit and also sharing our knowledge and experience. It is only by sharing best practice and working together that we can take halal tourism to greater heights, where it can make a bigger impact on the tourism economies of all our countries. Once again, welcome to the Global Halal Tourism Summit. I wish you all well for the next few days, and may your networking and engagement help us all to grow halal tourism across the world. Shukran. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Her Excellency Minister Patricia, for the insightful speech. I hope everyone is doing okay. Now moving on to the Global Muslim Travel Index. It serves as a compass guiding travel professionals through the latest developments and trends within the dynamic world of halal travel. To start off, we will now invite Ms. Aisha Islam, Senior Vice President of Southeast Asia for MasterCard, for her opening remarks. Ms. Aisha, please.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and good afternoon, everyone. I know it's been a bit of a long day, so I promise I'm going to try to make my speech a bit short, but hopefully be able to focus on some key aspects today. I do, of course, want to start off by welcoming everyone here today who are here in person, as well as those who are joining us virtually, as we launch the 9th edition of the MasterCard MasterCard CrescentRating Global Muslim Travel Index. I also want to take an opportunity to thank some very special guests as well. So welcome and thank you, of course, to the Honorable Ms. Myra Paz Valderoso Abubakar. Thank you, of course, for cutting short your holiday to join us today. I'd also like to welcome Mr. Amar Jamal Ashur, Head of Saudi Citizens Affairs. Welcome, sir. I'd like to welcome, of course, Her Excellency Mercedes Alonso Frail. You are a friend, and we keep on visiting and meeting each other every year. I hope we continue to do that in the future years as well. His ambassador and His Excellency Alisher Koyamov, welcome to you too. I'm very happy to say all of these people's names because I have been to all of these countries, but I look forward, of course, to visiting Uzbekistan soon. As we move on, I also want to take the opportunity to thank, of course, and welcome Mr. Terence. I know we're going to hear from you very shortly. And of course, most importantly as well, Mr. Nizran bin Nuruddin, Director General of the Islamic Tourism Center of Malaysia. And welcome, of course, lastly, to all of our other distinguished guests and friends and, from the media. If we really look at travel growth, I want to talk a little bit about what we're seeing over the last few years. The travel industry has really been seeing recovery. But this year specifically, it's all about breaking boundaries. I know we talked a lot about that boom, boom, boom. This is what boom, boom, boom really is translating into, breaking of boundaries when it comes to travel. According to research from the MasterCard Economics Institute, passenger traffic is flying high and consumer spending on tourism remains robust. That is both in terms of value as well as in terms of volume. For example, if you look at the last 10 record spending days in the global cruise and airline industries, you will be surprised, as I was, to know that 9 of those 10 days have occurred just this year in 2024, and we're only in May. We are, of course, witnessing the same bounce back when it comes to the Muslim travel market. Last year, there were approximately 145 million international visitors globally. This year, the number is expected to reach as high as 168 million. Special mention also goes out to many of the markets in Southeast Asia, which is leading the way as a destination of choice for many Muslim travelers. This year's GMTI ranks, once again, Indonesia, as well as Malaysia, as the 2 top OIC destinations for Muslim arrivals. Meanwhile, Singapore leads the pack amongst the non-OIC destinations, with Thailand, who has secured the 5th position. This shows, most importantly, to me, both the diversity as well as the inclusivity when it comes to the tourism landscape across the region. I'm also very heartened when it comes to the changing demographics when it comes to the Muslim travel industry. The rise of the Muslim travel is a significant opportunity for both tourism destinations as well as for travel operators. However, in order to seize this opportunity, we must first understand what is actually driving or fueling this growth. We believe, or rather, one of the key trends emerging from the GMTI 2024 is the impact of these changing demographics within the Muslim travel market. The global Muslim population is expanding and tends to be young, with 70% of their age under 40. This represents a dynamic market for the travel industry, a demographic that is tech-savvy, socially active, and eager to explore new travel experiences. Obviously, I'm not one of those tech-savvy because I have a physical speech, but I saw many of my other colleagues come on stage using their mobile phones. But it's an interesting way to see how you need to cater to the new emerging segments and what is really driving them and what is creating awareness for them. I'm also very pleased to see the importance of the growing importance of female Muslim travelers. There are approximately 436 million Muslim women between the ages of 21 and 50 globally. And as we will all agree, they are hugely influential when it comes to travel planning. This is why it's extremely and particularly exciting to be able to have seen that this year's GMTI expands its rankings to include the leading destinations for female Muslim travelers as well. It is crucial to understand that the travel industry has to engage and be aware of emerging trends to be able to develop new strategies to really guide its success. We believe that integrating technology into travel services will be key. In particular, what we've seen from a MasterCard perspective as well is that being able to offer a digitally connected and personalized travel experience is critical. We've already seen this when it comes to also shift towards cashless transactions. I'm sure most of you in this room are using mobile wallets or QR codes or your contactless cards in order to be able to make payments effectively and safely. And lastly, we're also seeing something new emerge. Whilst my name is Aisha Islam, so my initials may be confusing, we are seeing the emergence of AI, i.e. artificial intelligence. And that also is reshaping the travel industry by opening the door to unprecedented levels of customization. The truth is, as we see more and more, AI is creating hyper-personalized experiences that are going to redefine the way we travel. And even though this is early days, we've started seeing many successes of this in many parts of the world. We believe that by adapting to these and other technological advancements, we can further accelerate the evolution of the Muslim travel landscape. I'd like to end by saying, firstly, MasterCard is incredibly proud of our partnership with CrescentRating. I met Fazal more than 10 years ago when I was in the Middle East. I was based out of Dubai, and I don't think any of us expected that we would come as far as we have. So congratulations to both of us. Thank you, Fazal. As we talked about the 10-year partnership, it is a true testament of collaboration, I believe, between MasterCard and CrescentRating and what we're trying to do in, of course, the Islamic travel space. We believe that the insights and recommendations from all of our reports, of course, GMTI being the most popular and famous one, have been able to benefit the travel industry. We hope that the resources we provide to our stakeholders, along with the tools in being able to understand the needs of the Muslim consumers, will help further grow and fuel the growth behind the travel market. Once again, thank you, Fazal. Thank you, everyone, for your time. And of course, now I believe it's the unveiling of some more awards and some more information. So Fazal, back to you. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Ms. Aisha, for such an insightful opening. Now handing it over to Mr. Fazal for the Global Muslim Travel Index 2024.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm trying to fast track because I see all of you are tired. Your Excellencies, ambassadors from the embassies, all the distinguished guests, the media, my sincere gratitude to all of you for your esteemed presence here today. Your participation is really important for us. Before I dive into the insights of the CrescentRating, MasterCard CrescentRating Global Muslim Travel Index, this is the cover page of it. And you might wonder why the cover page has somebody on a wheelchair, which I'll come back to it later. But before that, I want to express my sincere appreciation to MasterCard for the exceptional partnership we have fostered over the past decade. Your unwavering support, collaboration, and shared vision have been instrumental in propelling our partnership to new heights. I want to especially thank Safdar Khan, who is not here today. He initiated this partnership many years ago, and I was trying to find a photo with him, and this is my 10 years with MasterCard, but this is the photo. Me and Safdar in Dubai in 2010, signing the agreement of MasterCard CrescentRating partnership. We never thought that we will be here 10 years after, you know. It is a grainy photo. What you can't see so much is that last 10 years means I have lost a lot of hair, you know. So what I did, this is what I did. So what I did was I went to ChatGPT and I said, look, this is a 10-year-old grainy photo. Can you please improve the quality of this photo? I mean, I was expecting it to do a really nice, put my hair back, and it gave me a photo. I'm going to show it to you now. But before that, I want to show you what it said here. It says, here is the improved version of the photo as requested. if you need any further modifications, please let me know. But before that, I wanted to show you here. Sorry. Here it is. It's the improved version. So it somehow figured our ethnicities and our age as well. It put me at I thought it was going to improve my image, but it didn't. Somehow it put me on a sob, actually. So, I mean, the good news is we still have a job for some more years. So, when I showed this to my daughter, I showed this to my daughter. I said, this is the prompt. I mean, some people might say, I could have written a better prompt and I could have got a better result, maybe. But she said, oh, you said please to ChatGPT. You better be, you better be nice. You never know, 2 years, 3 years down the line, the tables might change. Anyway. Coming back, Aisha, I think I want to really thank Aisha. I mean, Aisha mentioned that, we actually met 13 years ago in 2010 in ATM Dubai. I still remember Aisha walking up to me and giving me a card and saying, what you guys doing? Can we partner? We never even remotely dreamed that we'll be sitting here doing GMTI, 13 years later. So let me now so within the last 10 years of partnership, we have released 25 reports with MasterCard. We have looked at many different aspects of the Muslim market and detailed reports that we have released. Of course, as Aisha was saying, our core product, of course, is the Global Muslim Travel Index. It is the reference point for the industry now. We have continuously tried to improve the GMTI. We started a long time ago before even partnering with MasterCard. We used to rank countries, rank destinations, but in 2014, when we signed that agreement with Safdar in Dubai, then we released our first GMTI report in 2015 with 100 destinations. We ranked 100 destinations. And today, this year, we are ranking 145 destinations, and we hope that we'll improve to 150 next year. And we have continuously fine-tuned how we rank the destinations as well. So, okay, before I go deeper into the GMTI itself, I think I'm going to skip this script of mine and talk directly to my slides. So, as Aisha was saying, when I stood here last year, I said, 2022, we estimated there were 110 million visitors, which was about 68% of the 2019 levels. We estimate that in 2023 there were 145 million Muslim arrivals, which is 90% of the 2019 levels. And this year will be a milestone year for the Muslim market, where we estimate there will be 168 million, which will surpass 2019 levels by almost 5%. And looking ahead, 2028, we have kept the same projections since the last 3 years, because projecting in this climate is a long-term projection is a bit tricky. So we really want to see how it evolves in 2024 before we start sort of projecting on the long term. I think the key driver for this, I think Aisha mentioned, is actually the population itself. If you see here, Muslim population will grow from 2.17 billion to 2.47 billion in 2034. We looked at a 10-year time frame, and it will grow from 26.2% to 28.1% of the global population. And what's very important, and for us as in the travel industry, is to look at the age group of under 40. It's 70% of the Muslim population. Even by 2034, it will still close to 70% of the Muslim population. So they are a very young population. And also, if you see, they represent almost, I think, 18.5% of the global population. The Muslim population under 40 is 18.5% of the global population. So they are very, very important population when it comes to the travel industry. And of course they are technically savvy, AI and all that, and they could probably write a better prompt than I wrote to improve the photo. Yeah, so I think it's an important aspect. So this year also we released in our GMTI report, which I think you should be able to download now. I'll give you the QR code soon, what we call the Rida framework, because as we are moving into the next phase of travel, there are many things that has to be integrated into our services. So we developed this framework called Rida framework. Rida, of course, stands in Arabic for contentment and all that. So Rida stands for, R stands for responsible, I stands for immersive, D stands for digital, and A stands for assured. So we want services, in this case assured is from a Muslim point of view, being assuring Muslim-friendly services. So what we are trying to push is that we want services to encapsulate all these 3-4 elements: responsible element, immersive element, of course digital, you cannot run away from digital and AI and all that, and of course build the assured element into the services. So that's something that we are doing a lot now. That this is now coming to our GMTI. We have, this is the framework that we use in terms of ranking countries. We use almost 16 categories to rank a destination. This year we have fine-tuned a bit. We have dropped one of the criteria, and then we have introduced accessible travel, because accessible travel is such an important aspect now. And I'll come to the accessible travel part. And then we have also sort of uniformed the weightages. So you have almost every data has a 5% weightage, except for some which has 10%. So we are trying to make it a lot more impactful, that all the data that we look at has a similar impact. Coming to the accessible travel, which is why I said, the whole theme of GMTI this year, if you see you'll probably see some of you, it has a lot of imagery around accessible travel. Why is accessible travel important? Over 1 billion people worldwide, with some form of disability. That's 15% of the world's population. By, I think, 2030, 2050, 2 billion people will be above 60. This is a photo, so I actually was traveling to Turkey about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I was at the Changi airport. I mean, I have been probably passing through airports like thousands of times in my career, but I never saw this scenario in my life. I was seated there near the gate. I mean, most of us, we will see one wheelchair coming and 2 wheelchair if you're in, and mostly some of them are not even old. They are gone on a ski holiday and broke their leg or something, And I was seated there, and believe me or not, there were like 25 wheelchairs lined up, going to the gate, never seen before. So I think that hit me. We were preparing the GMTI report. By that time, we were already going to include accessible travel, but I think it's becoming so important now that we look at this. So which is why we have actually introduced accessible travel as a metrics in the GMTI itself. So we will we introduced sustainable travel initiatives last year. We're introducing accessible travel this year, and we'll continue to refine so that it really reflects the current situation and current requirements of the travelers, be it Muslim or not, actually. Before I go into the GMTI itself, what's just some general observations. Generally, we see that there's a significant improvement in the scores of almost all destinations, which means that more and more destinations are really looking at this market and catering to this market. Average scores of destinations has increased by 10%. Average score of the top 20 destinations increased by 3%. And average score of the top non-OIC destinations, which I think we talked about a lot. I'll talk about like Spain, the Philippines, the South Africa. All are doing a lot more understanding this market and catering to this market. We already talked about it. It's not anymore surprise. So you have the top destinations, which is Indonesia and Malaysia. and which stays the same. And Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is number 3 as well, which is the same as last year. Turkey has went up by one position, but I think, I mean, the rankings go up and down. That's not really what we need to look at. We need to look at the scores, and if you see almost every destination, the score has improved, except probably one there in that list. So I think there is overall, we see a growth in the supply of the services to this market. We have also, I don't think I'll try and skip this, but these are all available in the report. We have tracked how the last 10 years the market, the rankings has changed. If you see, there are few destinations out there, about 4 or 5, maybe 6, who have consistently been in the top 10 destinations in the ranking. This is the non-OIC ranking. As I said, there are some countries who are continuously improving, including Spain, including Philippines. All of their scores has improved. I think don't focus too much on the ranking itself, because they are not really that, but I think the scores have continuously improved. You have this chart as well, some destinations. I think I didn't mention on OIC, of course, because I assume that everybody knows Singapore is the most Muslim-friendly destination in the non-OIC sector. And then it's really hard to beat from a non-OIC point of view. So there are some destinations who will get closer, but they really have to do a lot more to bypass, overtake Singapore. I think due to time, I'm going to skip these slides and then go into this one. Last year, we introduced the Muslim women-friendly destinations. We announced the top 10 last year. This year, we have expanded to top 20 in the OIC and non-OIC category. As Aisha was saying, they are a very, very, probably not very, very, they are the most influential segment, because they make the decisions. The men really just listen and say, okay, where do you go? And they go. So I think understanding that their planning process, understanding their behavior. We with MasterCard, we released a report just before the pandemic, 2019, Muslim Women in Travel report. The research that we did is still relevant. Of course, there are some things post-pandemic is not relevant. But yes, I think they are an important segment. With that, here we are. So you can actually download the report right now. It should be available. It's a long report. It is the longest we have done. I said the same thing last year. I said it was 80 pages. This time it is 90 plus pages. So yes, please. But we try to make it not really an academic report. We try to make it a readable report by the industry. We try our best to do that, but reports are reports at the end of the day. So here we are. Thank you very much, and we hope you will get lots of insights from our report this year. And thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Inshallah. Thank you for the insightful sharing, Mr. Fazal. Please remain on stage as we now also invite Ms. Aisha Islam back on stage to present the MasterCard CrescentRating Global Muslim Travel Index Awards. To start off, the top Muslim-friendly destination of the year non-OIC award goes to Singapore. May we now invite Executive Director of Singapore Tourism Board, Mr. Terence Voon, up on stage, please.
Speech that I promised to make. Okay.
The digital version of the speech.
easier to edit. But thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I know I'm standing between you and probably the end of the event and your activities for this evening. But on behalf of the Singapore Tourism Board, I must say I'm very humbled to receive this award on the Global Muslim Travel Index Top Destination of the Year, non-OIC. I know Fazal probably thinks that it's a granted that Singapore should win this. Believe me, I do not take it for granted at all. Actually, when I first took on this role in STB, looking after the Southeast Asia region about a year ago, one of the first things I noticed was that actually 1 in 4 tourists in Singapore come from Malaysia and Indonesia combined, which are OIC countries. So that meant I needed to take a closer look at the needs of countries with Muslim population majority and what their needs were. And actually the first data source that proved the most useful to me was the Global Muslim Travel Index. So I was very glad to be able to come here today and see the latest report for myself. But as I said, I do not take this award lightly at all, because in true Singaporean fashion, we feel we can always do better. And I asked for numbers. I deep dive, I spoke to travelers. I was just in Kuala Lumpur yesterday actually, and I'll be going to Indonesia again very soon as well, to speak to partners to find out what are some of the barriers, how can we improve, how can we do more. Obviously halal food is one of the biggest things that Muslim travelers look out for. One of the first things I asked my colleagues was, how many halal establishments do we have in Singapore? The answer that came back to me shocked me, because it ranged from 3,000 to 5,000. I said, that's too little. So that's a lot. It's like, okay, I think it's too little, because what I'm hearing is that a lot of Muslim travelers don't actually explore enough when it comes to food. And to me, that's something we can improve on, because we are known all over the world as a foodie paradise, right? That's why we received the Halal Diverse Dining City Award as well. But what many people don't know is that there is such a great range and variety of halal food in Singapore, from the humble hawker food that we are very well known for, as Minister Sandi spoke about, that Indonesians love to casual and increasingly fine dining as well, that cater to the elevated tastes of Muslim travelers. And I think that's the way that we should go about looking at some of the needs, their evolving needs as well. They're growing more sophisticated. They're looking for the finer side of life, not just food, but in terms of lifestyle as well. Just earlier this year, actually, we partnered with Button Scarves. Some of you may have heard about them. One of the premier scarf designers coming out of Indonesia. We worked with them to design a Singapore exclusive scarf and some online content with them, because we wanted to position Singapore not just as a destination where you can eat halal food, but it's actually a place where you can enjoy a world-class lifestyle travel experience beyond just food, that covers shopping and the best of what a city has to offer. So that's where we're headed at the moment. Funny thing about food and receiving the award is that one of the perks about my job is I get to travel every week around this region, and I must say the food in Malaysia, Indonesia is absolutely wonderful. So believe me, I am very humbled to receive this award. I think Malaysia and Indonesia do halal food amazing as well. Even Taiwan. I was in Taiwan a few months ago, and the best Taiwanese beef noodles I've ever had in my life was from a Muslim-owned halal restaurant in Taipei. So I think that is testament to what some of our neighboring destinations are doing on this front, and I think that's the inspiration that we need to keep on doing better as a destination. So thank you very much once again, and I hope you all have a good summit. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Voon. Congratulations, Singapore, once again for the awards this evening. Moving on. Up next in this year's overall top Muslim-friendly destination of the year OIC, ranking in 3rd position, is none other than the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Mr. Anmar Jabal Ashur, Head of Saudi Citizens Affairs of the Royal Embassy of Saudi Arabia, will accept the award on behalf of His Excellency Ambassador Mr. Abdullah Muhammad Al-Mahdi. Mr. Anmar, please. As you may have heard earlier, this year's top Muslim-friendly destination of the year, OIC, for the second consecutive year, is jointly held by Malaysia and Indonesia. So may we first invite Director General of ITC Arts and Culture Malaysia, Mr. Nizran, up on stage to receive the award, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. All praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace be upon you. On behalf of Malaysia, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to the organizers, MasterCard and Crescent Rating, for their unwavering commitment to acknowledging excellence in the Muslim-friendly tourism and hospitality sector. Alhamdulillah, I'm honored to be part of the receiving this on behalf of my country. I'm the Director General of the Islamic Tourism Center, an agency under the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. Our role in the ministry is to support, assist and supplement the work of our Ministry of Tourism and also our promotional board when it comes to us addressing the needs and probably wants of the Muslim travelers into Malaysia. You'll be wondering, why do we need to have that in spite of being 60% Muslim populated? But trust me, nothing beats having guidelines to streamline understanding and approach towards product and service offering. So Alhamdulillah, I'm so happy to be here. Waited for more than 2 hours to carry this, to receive this award. It's my first time attending. Last year was attended by my Deputy Minister. I'm so happy to be amongst colleagues I hold so much admiration for, particularly Fazal and colleagues and friends and from MasterCard, Aisha, and of course familiar faces, Under Secretary Myra from the Philippines. So humbled to meet His Excellencies, ambassadors and Deputy Governor from Bukhara. And everyone else. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone in the industry who has worked so hard to make Malaysia an enjoyable, meaningful and accessible destination for Muslim tourists. Most importantly, I would like to thank God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for blessing Malaysia with the natural ecosystem like our joint winner, Indonesia. We probably share the same type of beaches, rainforests and everything else, and we are so blessed to be in this part of the world, and as well being able to provide so much offerings with our multicultural and multi-heritage, which offers a unique offering into coming to our countries. And I'm just here to represent Malaysia, but the truth is, this recognition belongs to my dear colleagues at ITC and the Ministry of Tourism in general, back in my homeland, who have poured their hours and resources to ensure Malaysia stays a welcoming destination to our Muslim friends from all over the world. Our biggest thank you to all of the Muslim-friendly tourism and hospitality assurance and recognition, or in short, the acronym of MFA premises. That's our Muslim-friendly marking. And of course, our Muslim-friendly tourist guides, MFTG. It is your experience in making the Muslim tourist comfortable while learning about our culture and history through you that has got us here again. So I would like, this is where my marketing line comes. Excuse me, Fazal, I know it's your event, but I've waited for 2 hours, so I deserve this. The sales pitch. I would like to urge the industry players that have not applied for these programs to come on board with us. particularly right now in Malaysia. I was just in Kazan 2 weeks ago. We spoke about mutual recognition when it comes to Muslim-friendly marketing, because everyone seems to be coming out with their own set of guidelines, and there'll be Muslim-friendly Russia, and then Muslim-friendly Indonesia, and everyone has their marking, but we need to do something together. I don't mind calling MFAR a global brand that we all can share together. It doesn't belong to Malaysia. Muslim, the Islam religion doesn't belong to anyone. And let's just have one common logo that we all can refer to and market it together to make the world more inclusive. I think that was part of the speech that was delivered by Under-Secretary Myra, so that everyone, when they go, what's the difference between a Muslim-friendly marking in Russia and in Malaysia? We got to go on mutual recognition exercise, understanding, comparing guidelines, and it'll be months and years before we really can see something through. So I would like to call upon industry players to come together. Let's not put our egos aside, put our duties to the country aside. Let's just have one particular logo and far that we can champion and promoted by Fazal Crescent Rating. If we can do that together, yeah, and we're more than happy to share we have our MFA guidelines developed in consultation with OIC, the Department Standards of Malaysia, and also our JAKIM, the issuer of our Halal Cert. So it's worthy to be considered. Imagine a logo that's carried by an OIC country with JAKIM Consulting, approving the guidelines on this, endorsing the guidelines. We're talking to Russia for mutual recognition, but I think if I go on mutual recognition, it'll be a waste of time. Imagine 56 countries who I have to talk every single country to mutually recognize my logo, our logo and their logo. I understand every country has got their own needs, but let's look at this together, and I hope Fazal can become our intermediary to pull everyone together for this purpose, to be more inclusive to the world. Yeah. So with that, together we can collectively make traveling more accessible, safer, seamless and convenient for our Muslim sisters and brothers. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nizran. Please remain on stage as we invite Mr. Terence Voon for a photo. May we also invite Mr. Anmar Jamal Ashur, Her Excellency Ms. Mercedes Alonso Frail, Mr. Alisha Kayumov, Commercial Councillor Ms. Esin Aslan, as well as Under-Secretary Ms. Myra Paz Valderosa Abubakar up on stage for a photo. May we also invite Chairman of PPHI, Indonesia, Pak Yanto. May we now also invite all Halal Trip 40 and Halal In Travel Award winners for a final group photo to commemorate this moment. All Halal Trip 40 and all Halal In Travel Award winners, please.
Congratulations once again to all our winners. We have now come to the end of Halal In Travel Global Summit 2024. Thank you for joining us throughout these 3 days. Don't forget to mark your calendars for the next year, 27th May to 29th May 2025, inshallah. On behalf of the team, we would like to express our deepest appreciation to our sponsors, media partners, and everyone who has played a vital role in making the summit a success.
That's right, Hazira. Do forgive us as well for any shortcomings on our end. It's been such a pleasure to have you as our audience and to be able to reconnect with everyone in the travel space. Feel free to help yourselves to the refreshments prepared outside and get to know one another. We hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum, everyone. Thank you.
Tatlım, yaşam kalbimizde sonsuz bir deneyimdir. Ve her şeyin kalbinde keşfedilmeyi bekleyen eşsiz bir ses vardır. Hissedebilirsen.
Her şeyin kalbinde mi?
Her şey.
Senin kalbinde ne var?
Tüm değerlerimle rüzgarı, güneşi özgürce hissetmek.
Peki babamın kalbinde ne var?
Onun kalbinde hep biz varız. Sen ve ben. Ve yaşam en saf sevgiyle büyür. Yani seninle. Peki senin kalbinde ne var? Adi'nin kalbinde sen varsın.
Aku suka banget Andalusia. Itu impiku untuk kesini.
Suara alam sering menjadi sumber inspirasi saya. Bersamanya, saya dapat meluahkan perasaan diri, menikmati keindahan, kedamaian, dan mengenal arah tujuan. Di sini ada kemeriahan dan kemesraan. Ada keindahan dan ada kelazatan. Dunia asing yang serba indah, berbeza budaya namun tetap halal. Apatah lagi bila dengan yang tersayang. Di sini, diary kehidupan indah bermula. Salam Taiwan.
In every journey, faith is our compass. Introducing the Halal Trip App, your faithful companion in exploring the world whilst staying connected to your beliefs. With the in-flight prayer time calculator and alerts, Halal Trip keeps you in tune with your prayers wherever you are. Find your Qibla direction seamlessly, whether you're amidst the bustling city or on a tranquil island. Track your spiritual journey with our prayer analytics, helping you stay committed to your faith. A treasure trove of du'as for every occasion, right at your fingertips. Discover the unseen with halal travel guides and inspiring travel blogs curated just for you. Satisfy your palate with a variety of halal restaurants nearby, wherever your adventures take you. Unlock exclusive travel package deals for a journey that's as enriching as it is economical. Join thousands embarking on a faithful journey with Halal Trip. Download now. Halal Trip, your gateway to a faithful exploration.
When it comes to learning about the Muslim travel market, most industry professionals may not be sure of where to begin. Welcome to the Crescent Rating Market Readiness Learning and Certification Program, the credible industry resource for a comprehensive understanding of the Muslim travel market. Powered by Crescent Rating, the world's leading authority on halal travel, the Market Readiness Program provides you with the essential best practices and industry strategies you need to better target the growing Muslim travel market. Learn at your own pace with the easy-to-follow video lessons, which are specifically designed to help you understand the key concerns of Muslim travelers. You can also manage your learning progress with the self-assessment quizzes at the end of each video module. For professionals looking to attract new Muslim travelers and enhance their careers, the Crescent Rating Market Readiness Certification exams will allow you to showcase your expertise and give confidence to your stakeholders. Upon completion of the comprehensive online assessments, you will be listed amongst the elite in the Crescent Rating Certified Market Readiness Professionals Directory. Get access to quality education on the Muslim travel market. Sign up for the Crescent Rating Market Readiness Learning and Certification Program today.